What is procrastination? Procrastination simply means delay or postponement of what is supposed to be done. Procrastination is not bad, and we all do it in one way or the other. People procrastinate for so many reasons, but when this procrastination tends to be bad, it's when it becomes a habit. And what do I mean by a habit? Habit is what you do over time that tends to define you, that tends to define your character. And this character is as a result of your mental attitude that exhibits the real you. So the more you procrastinate, it affects your daily activities and it affects your delivery timeline. So do not procrastinate too much. Causes of procrastination, it can be as a result of fear, anxiety, fear of the unknown. People procrastinate because they've never tried it, because they lack finances, because they don't just want to fail. Failure does not really define you. So if you don't keep trying new things, how will you know the one that will work better? So keep pushing. Do not procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Don't make it a habit. There are ways you can mitigate procrastination. Some of these ways include breaking down. They are very, very realistic. Trust me. Breaking down your project into smaller bits, smaller sizes. For example, by doing so, it will help you to achieve them, to be able to manage them at a time. Let's take an example, for instance. Like a young man who wants to get married. He didn't just see a girl today, decide the wedding plan today, get married today and all that. It took time. Marriage is a process. First of all, telling yourself you want to get married, planning towards it, seeing the person to marry, building the relationship, understanding the person, going to do the proper introduction, and then setting out the ceremony proper. Number 2 way of reducing procrastination is having a realistic timeline. Time is everything, So setting a realistic time to your tasks will help you to work toward that time in order to achieve it. There are some realistic timeline that is achievable. You have to set those ones that are achievable for you. For example, a man that wants to get married in the next 2 months, it is assumed that he has a home of his own. In fact, he's independent and is ready to foot the bill. That is a realistic timeline. An unrealistic timeline is that person that wants to get married in the next 2 months, but he does not have a job. He does not have his own house. In fact, he's dependent and he cannot foot the bill. How can he be able to feed, to fend for another? That is an unrealistic timeline. So when you want to avoid procrastination, set timelines that are achievable. The number 3 point on how to reduce procrastination is avoid distractions. Distraction can be of so many types. Your phone can be your distraction, social media, email, apps, and what have you. Identify what distracts you and know how to reduce these distractions. You can move to quiet places if you want, like you're a student, you want to read. In order to achieve that project of yours or to pass that exam, you look for a place that is quiet, that you can be able to concentrate and achieve it. All right? So distractions is a huge and a major cause of procrastination. When you're easily distracted, you will not be able to concentrate. There are ways you can reduce some of these distractions, You can turn off your phones, turn off your notification on social media, And there are apps that also prevents distraction when you install them on your phone. So you see, you don't have any reason to be distracted. There's another reason that can help reduce procrastination is forming committee of friends that have higher aspiration of goals that you want to achieve. What do I mean by that? Having group of friends that are high goal getters, that they always want to achieve the same purpose, but they seem stronger than you in that aspect. Why do you need this type of people? This type of people will always help you to grow. Do you understand? They say, birds of the same feather flock together. So they will encourage you and they will monitor your progress level as well as track when you are feeling lazy and unsure of what you want to do. Another tip that will help reduce procrastination, at least to a reasonable extent, is having a positive mindset. This positive mindset helps you to think the bigger picture of what you will stand to benefit if eventually you successfully achieve this project. For instance, someone who wants to embark on a master's program, they might not really have the urge to, but when they imagine the benefits, what they stand to gain if eventually they complete that certification, especially in their place of work, they will have that urge to commence the program, especially when there's a promotion on the line. So always think of the bigger picture of any project. Think of the main reason. Why am I doing this project? What do I stand to benefit at the end of the day? So that alone will encourage you to go further to complete it. And for every milestone you're able to achieve in your project, for every milestone, no matter how insignificant they are, they matter a lot. It encourages you. Give yourself some treats. Reward yourself by making yourself very happy. Have a committee engagement with your friends, your group of friends that have aspired you into this project, and give yourself a treat because you deserve it. Because every milestone, every achieved milestone gives you and boosts your confidence to be able to achieve bigger ones. All right? Do not procrastinate. Don't make it a habit. All right? Enjoy your day.